go into 2026, which is January 20th for me, I know a lot of y'all in there, but I'm just not there yet. I'm taking my time. But before I go into it, I'm trying to show gratitude to 2025 because so much has happened. From being in college, to having my best year in college baseball, graduating, to then deciding I'm going to go full on UGC and content, like full time, and to like actually reach goals in content from hitting first 10K months for the business. Now, a lot of y'all be getting that confused, like, oh my God, he got 10K. The business hit 10K. All right, let's get that right. And before I even got into the business, I had to pay my business fees, like classes and gear. I just had to make that clear because some people be, you feel me? They'll misinterpret that. All of that has happened in a span of 1 year. And I never took the time to stop and think about it. Really, it was just the transition of me hitting my last home run during our last home series of my baseball career, which is funny because that day I decided that, look, I'm not picking up a baseball bat again after this. Like, I'm done. This is where I'm ending my baseball career because I've worked so hard to like get to this position. I decided to stop it there, go on to the next thing, which is the grown-up life. And during that time, bro, I was going at it, bro. I was going at it. So show me your vision. And during that time of transition in UGC, going full-time into that, as someone who did baseball as hard as they could, like, I was, bro, grinding day in and day out, bro, just to see little results in hope to, like, hold up to the standard I had of myself in my head. I instantly thought, if I can bring that same passion, that same drive, that same everything into my business with content creation, I can't lose. I also forgot to say, I posted every single day for 341 days, something like that. From January 20th, I think that's why I say January 20th is when the year starts for me. But January 20th is when I posted every single day, all the way until around December, to the last day of December. And I was grinding, bro. I was thinking about it earlier. Like, I literally changed the color of my room. Now, at the time, it was just like, I'm filming in public, I gotta watch my surroundings. But at the time, I was just doing like what was necessary. Like, you want to get more deals, you have to look aesthetic. You have to look like a creator. And this dark blue room's not gonna cut it. So I painted my room white. Did I have the money? I literally barely had enough money. And at the time, the money that I got from the business, I was also using for my, my personal expenses, like food, gym subscriptions, Apple Music, all of that. So it was like, I barely made enough. And I had to take out taxes, bro. Taxes hurt. But I looked over these things, and these are just such big things in my UGC journey that, for me, were just that's what you do. If there's a class or course to give you more information, you spend the money. There's no questions asked because this is where you want to be. And now that when I look back at it, and I'm in this position now where I'm like, I help coach other people, or I help guide people on what I did, what they should do, and they gasp at me with like, oh my gosh, wow. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. That's not normal. Or that's just what I did because I said I was going all in. So show me your vision of me. And with all that, I think it's all I don't want to be. I bet on myself again and again and again and again. And I had so much faith, especially getting deeper with the Lord and Christ. I was having faith in myself. And then when I realized, if I can put my faith also in the Bible, how can I lose? These past 7 months have been a testimony of that. From after I graduated to now we in January, the last month of 2025. Half of January is the last month of 2025, and it's nothing but faith and betting on myself. I made purchases. I took chances with videos that I thought would perform. So, a lot of them didn't, but some of them did, and it's like, that's the goal right there. And this grind of betting on myself and in the Lord, I've gotten to a nice spot where I'm not gonna cap. For these past 3 weeks, I've been complacent, and I've just been chilling, like. And I've still been doing good, but I'm realizing now, like, it's time to elevate and celebrate. I don't want to be away. Pour out your spirit like rain. And as far as gratitude for this year, I'm thankful for the discomfort in the beginning of my UGC journey, I think I made it seem like it was so easy. Like it was so, But like, you can ask my girl, like, bro, I was in my head mentally, like, it was so hard. And the only thing that was keeping me afloat was the fact that I knew I wasn't going to give up. Like, I knew, like, I'm like, okay, I'm dealing with so much mental pain. Now, when it came to physical pain, I can do that. That's easy. I lift weights. I did baseball. I did a sport. Like, I didn't care. I would get cramps on a daily. Hey, them double hamstring cramps, it ain't no joke. Both of them, bow, bow, you cooked. But I didn't let the discomfort take me down or the bad times. When they came, you can ask my girl, damn, I look about to cry just thinking about it. But I'm going to get knocked down, but I'm going to get back up. I'm going to get knocked down again, and I'm going to get back up. I'm going to get knocked down 5 more times, and I'm going to get back up. And eventually, at the end of this, whatever you want to call this, analogy, metaphor, I'll look at the definition later. But at the end of this story or this quote or whatever that I made up, I ended up saying I would look up to the person who's knocking me back down. And it wasn't somebody else, it was always me. And I smiled. And I envisioned there's blood coming out of my mouth. My knees are bleeding. All of this stuff. And I'm getting back up like, yeah, hit me down again. Because there's one thing I know. You're going to hit me down, and I'm going to get back up. But this time when I get back up, the thing that you knocked me down with again won't be the same. And last, when it comes to the thing that I learned the most, is do not quit. Every single time I felt like I wanted to quit, I said, no, we might as well finish it out. And then right after the next moment or the next season or whatever, the thing tends to go in a way that I loved and I would have hated if I missed. For example, my baseball years, freshman year, sophomore year. My freshman year, I did so bad. Sophomore year, I was trying to make up for it. Junior year, I thought I was doing good, but they bring in a whole bunch of JUCO dudes and they're like trying to replace everybody. They're like trying to build new. And I thought I was doing real good. I thought I was, showing myself to be better. That year, I played 0 games. I looked at coach and said, Coach, what do I need to work on? He told me, son, you don't need to work on anything. You're doing just fine. It's my fault. So I'm thinking I'm about to start getting in games. I went down to the JV team. I never saw another game in my life. He told me I didn't do anything wrong. It's not even my fault. I'm going to get a chance. And it didn't end up going like that. And during those times where I was putting in so much work that didn't really translate to the field the way I wanted it. And I wanted to quit that junior year. I didn't really work out. I worked out. I went to the gym, but I didn't really do much. I got a job at a factory. I was working a full-time job. Jesus, that was horrible. And I was just doing the bare minimum. I come back senior year. I played better than I did last year or any of the years, probably just because of the experience and because I was just more relaxed. Same thing with content. Before I'm making this video, I was 2 weeks. I was in a phase of like, bro, what do I do? Like, I wasn't trying to quit, but it was like everything felt like pointless. Then I realized it's like I'm watching videos and it's just like keep going. And that's when it hit. I decided, I'm just gonna do what I did again, but go even harder. But now I have more experience, and I've started to get more deals. Ideas started to flow, and opportunities are starting to come. And it's like, dang, every single time I feel like lost or I want to stop doing one thing or quitting, it's like God's been telling me, twin, nah, I need you to keep going, twin. There's more for you to do. I'm not done with you yet. And then now, it's time to make my 2026 goals. Because my 2025 goals, I hit every single one of them. Except read 4 books. So, I still have to write them. I haven't done them yet. It is January 17th. And January 20th is coming up close. So, the new year's coming close. So, it's time to write them. So, I'm going to go work on that. And while I work on that, enjoy my trip to Massanutten. You feel me? I don't want to go back home. Dang! You know, honestly, when it comes to goals, it's hard for me to set them, especially being in a field of content creation. Sometimes you're up and sometimes you're down bad because it's not as secure, you know what you're getting paid. But this year, especially after a lot of thought and faith of actions before thinking deep, I think I have an idea of what I want my elevation year of 2026 to be, especially since I'm more confident in my walk with the Lord and the support team I have and trying to build around me. Okay, it has been a while since I have filmed all the clips you've just seen. Like, I wanted to get that out in January, maybe early February. It is now March 31st. But hey, I still have to tell you my goals. These are the goals I've had, and actually it's kind of great that I didn't tell y'all because I would have told you a whole bunch of stuff, and everything now is a completely different view. I was going to tell you how I don't really have goals, but I have some things in mind that I want, because I was still honestly like searching for goals, because I was in a place of I've done so much of what I wanted to do. Where do I go now? I've come up with a short list, and at first it was like varying, but here we go. My goals for this year, just as of right now, but it's like, I guess it's for this year, consist of a few things. And I love this list because over time, I've been thinking, oh my gosh, you can have this goal, this goal, this goal, this goal. No, bro. People literally do the same things over and over and over, and they love it. And I've been trying to figure out my thing. And over this a year and 4 months now of doing content, I love content, like through the thick and the good. So starting off, we have running. The goal is to run a half marathon, May the 2nd. Today's the 31st of March, so May the 2nd, that's in a month. And then go into a half marathon. Because what do I look like training for a half marathon and not continuing to the marathon? Because I know I'm going to regret not doing a marathon. I want that pain. Next, lifting heavy. I want the physique. I'm not going to cap y'all. I've been getting fat. Like rolls over my belly, over my pants lining. Especially after all the trips. Oh, by the way, I went on a whole bunch of trips in March. Like, content has... But, lifting heavy, I want my physique. We've now dieted. We've gotten back. We can see our abs again. And not just one or two. We can see all of them. Okay, maybe not the bottom two as well, but we're there. 3, content, because content is my life now. I'm making it my life. People think you gotta do this, this, and that. All I did was show up and just kept trying to figure out. So content is another goal to improve on. Getting on YouTube more, because I know y'all see the quality change. I know y'all, if you've been to my 3 subscribers right now who've been watching me, I know y'all see it, because we've been locking in. You feel me? Like, come on now. And then last, my shawty waddy, like, I got me one of them girl joints, you feel me? Like, I gotta do my thing. Like, not too much. I can't say too much right now. No, I can't say too much right now. Because people be pocket watching. To the people who pocket watching me on this video, probably my parents, chill out. So I can't even speak too much on that. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I know I didn't get this out, but we're getting it out. I literally have 3 other videos in my docs ready to go. Like, I filmed and everything. Now we just got to formulate them and get them out. And I will do that. I'm doing it because I have a new content schedule where it's giving me more time to be able to do other creative work. So remember, it's Rue. I got you. Remember to subscribe. All right? Remember to subscribe, like. Oh, and if you made it this far into the video, comment pretzel sticks. You have to comment both. Pretzel sticks. I don't have money for Wisdom Day, St. Harris, transition. They were even the fake stuff I couldn't afford. So